Hey, happy Equinox, September 22nd, 2022. How's everybody doing today? Are we feeling a little more equal, more balanced? It's a day where the sun and the moon get equal time. It's a day that happens twice a year when the sun is just above the equator, creating the equal day and the equal night. It also falls in between the shortest and the longest day, right? So you have December 21st, which is the shortest. And then you have June 21st, which is the longest. And you have March 21st, which is equal. September 22nd, which is equal. So it all rotates around the planets and the earth and all these big magnificent things that are magnetic in nature that affect things here on the earth plane. So the core of every planet rotates in a divine cosmic dance that many of us will never truly understand the beauty of it. We know what our scientists tell us, but we also know much of that is distorted in favor of hiding so much. But you can't hide a day when you have equal daylight and equal night light. You can't. So I hope each and every one of you are feeling a little more sturdy and balanced, or at least call in the energy of sturdiness and balance. And let that equilibrium allow you to find your sway in that balance, that movement through that balance. The balance of Mother Earth that comes up through your Earth Star chakra of your feet, penetrates all through the body, goes out through the crown chakra to your star chakra, which is 12 feet above. Doesn't matter. Don't get caught up in whatever. Just know that we will now move into more equal days, going towards shorter days, and less sunlight can sometimes bring in sleepy and tiredness. And that is what our season is doing. So we'll go into the fall where our crops are dying off and where they will be gathered and removed from the fields. The trees will bear their fruit for the last time. And then everything goes into rest mode where it doesn't require as much sunlight for growth because it's resting. And so our days of sunlight are shorter and our nights are longer. And then when they get this deep, deep rest, then they come out of it ready to replant themselves, to spur new flowers, new leaves, to grow taller. And if we could work ourselves around some of that, we may find that we're becoming one with the natural cycle. And that creates more flow than resistance. And unfortunately, the way our world is created, you're still working the 8 to 5, 8 to 6, you're still on the highways or working from your desk or things like that doesn't change, but yet your body will crave more sleep. It will naturally crave it. And then in order to keep warm, we fatten ourselves up with extra foods, comfort foods, things that are on the stove, and we're not necessarily in the same physical movement. So we can put on a little bit of that fat layer, which keeps us warm in the winter. And that, again, is a very natural cycle. one that you can either flow with or you can take steps to change it and be more active and try to be more equal throughout the 12 months. So you always find your center of balance, your center of gravity, your equilibrium, no matter what the season is, without resisting nature and your hormonal balances, and so on and so forth. So a lot of distractions go on during the winter time. A lot of things happen. Because when we get these distractions of needing more sleep but having to function, then we can dip into those lower, denser levels called depression and anxiety and sadness. And there's a fix for everything, right? And this has been going on for millenniums. The sun has not changed its rotation. There's always a short, long, and equal days. Hasn't changed. Tap into that inner GPS of yours and ask yourself, how can I flow better with all these seasons? And how can I keep steady and bring that equinox into a solstice or into leading up to a solstice, shorter, longer, whatever. Your spirit thrives when you choose to have it thrive. You can overpower it and bring it down and then get mad because it came down, but you have the power to lift it back up. You have the power to change anything and everything within yourself. So see if going into these beginning to have shorter days, how you can adjust. And I know, the clock's changing doesn't help at all. It doesn't. I'm waiting for the day that they change that. But for now, it is what it is, and we're going to flow with it. So if that means I need to get up a little earlier in the morning and take in a little more sunlight before things get busy, if it means I'm crawling into bed at 9 o'clock, that's a-okay too. Because I will follow the rhythm of my body. I will follow the rhythm of my body. And I will let it tell me what it needs. And if I have less activity, I don't need more intake. Okay? Let's end 2022 on a note of flow and keeping that rhythmic cycles within ourselves in a space where we can say up or down. And yet not fight and resist so badly that we're creating some things that are not necessarily for our highest good. And then we reach for things that we think might be a quick fix that are not for our highest good or for the highest good of anyone around us. Okay? So much love to each and every one of you. You're walking, living, loving light. And you are fully engulfed in your prime source creator self if you choose it. And if I can be of any help on this journey, go to my website and email me. I will answer. Leave me a comment. I will answer. I appreciate you hitting like. Okay? Have a fantastic day.